We've got some breaking news coming in amid the spike in the terror attacks in Jammu division now. The central government has decided to move 2 battalions of Assam Rifles to Jammu region to strengthen the security grid. 2 battalions of Assam Rifles from Manipur are all set to be moved to Jammu region. Recently, 3,000 additional army Jawans and 2,000 BSF personnel were also deployed in Jammu region to strengthen the security grid. Sources have told India Today about 40 to 50 highly trained Pakistani terrorists are hiding in the upper reaches of Toda, Rajouri, Poonch and in other places. Sources have also told additional troops are being deployed as a part of a major counter-terror operation that is now taking place in the Jammu region. My colleague Sunil Ji Bhatt is now joining me on the story. Sunil Ji, unfortunately, we have seen how over the past few months there has been a rise in terror activities, and now we have seen how it is Jammu which has become the epicenter of the attacks that are taking place. The government is now making sure through the deployment of the troops that the counter-terrorism strategy is being strengthened.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. The government, is taking this matter very seriously. In the recent past, there have been many terror attacks in the Jammu region. After that, a series of high-level meetings took place where a thorough security review was done. And now the government has decided to deploy 2 battalions of the Assam Rifles in Jammu region. These 2 battalions of Assam Rifles are going to be moved from the strife-torn state of Manipur, and now they will be deployed in Jammu region. As far as Manipur is concerned, there will be deployment of central paramilitary forces like the CRPF, but 2 battalions of the Assam Rifles are now going to be sent to Jammu region to strengthen the security grid in the region. And recently 2,000 troops from the BSF, additional troops, were also sent to Jammu region to strengthen the border security grid. Army personnel, 3,000 army personnel were also moved to Jammu region. So this is being done to ensure that the gaps that are there are, plugged in, and there is no further spike in terror activities in Jammu region. And elections are also scheduled to take place in Jammu and Kashmir in the month of September. So Center is taking all measures to ensure that the elections pass off peacefully. There is no further spike in terror attacks in Jammu region. As per our sources in the security establishment, as many as 40 to 50 highly trained Pakistani terrorists are present in the upper reaches of different districts of Jammu region, and the priority for the security agencies is to neutralize these terrorists as soon as possible before the commencement of the assembly elections in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
Sources have told India Today Jammu and Kashmir government has unleashed a war on narco-terror network. 6 more Jammu and Kashmir government employees have been sacked over having links with the narco-terror. The J&K government is on a cleansing drive, and they are all set to completely dismantle the terror ecosystem. They have terminated 6 government officials, including policemen found involved in terror financing by drug sale. According to top sources, Jammu and Kashmir government, the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has now invoked 311 2C of the Constitution to sack 6 employees. And this after there was a thorough investigation which clearly established that the people who have now been removed from the government job were part of the narco-terror network which was run by Pakistani ISI and terror outfits operating from its soil. My colleague Sunil Ji Bhatt is still with me on the story. Sunil Ji, we are seeing how it's a 360-degree war that the government is now involved in. On one side, they are making sure that, the troops are there on the ground, and on the other side, they're also making sure that they want to break the narco-terror ring that is now being operated. So that's something that they want to stop at all costs.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. After the abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, there was a major crackdown on terrorism, narco-terrorism, terror ecosystem in the Kashmir Valley, and that crackdown continues. And as per the latest action that has been taken by the J&K administration, 6 more government employees, including police constables, have been terminated from their services for their links to, narco-terrorism. And this action has been taken after a thorough investigation was done by different security agencies here in Jammu and Kashmir, and it was clearly established that these government employees were hand in gloves with the anti-national forces. They were trying to create funds for terrorism by the sale of drugs. So the government is taking this matter very seriously. And as you said, that there is a 360-degree, action against terrorism, narco-terrorism, terror ecosystem, and efforts are on to ensure that J&K becomes terror-free. This action was initiated in Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370 and 35A. Many government employees were sacked, terminated from their services, and this action